Welcome, listeners, to another episode of the Chris Talk Show. Let's get into it. What's up, listeners? I am Chris Talks. I am your host with the most. I wanted to try that backwards real quick to see how it sounds. It didn't sound good. Do y'all think it sounds good? I don't think it sounds good. What you think, Ed?
Bruh.
Whatever. All right, folks. What is up? And welcome to another episode. I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. Okay. So let's get to our top topic for this episode, which is going to be Kanye West. Are you serious? This is wow. Kanye West admits to giving some fellatio to his male cousin.
Bruh.
Yeah, that's What kind of?
Wait, what?
Really, Ed? That's what it is. All right, listen. Whatever. We're going to get into that. I got to find out what's going on with this one. All right, we're going to get into this. As always, I'm going to let Sarah report the story, and then I'm going to give you my view and my opinion afterwards. All right? But before we get right into that, let's play these bills real quick. If you like this content and want to hear more of it, y'all already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Also, feel free to leave a comment and share. All right, Sarah, do what you do. I really want to hear this. Let's get into it.
Thank you, Chris. Kanye West has ignited a wave of disbelief after posting a graphic tweet about sexual experiences with a male cousin in his youth and sharing lyrics from a new track titled Cousins. The post, shared Monday morning, April 21st, included deeply personal details alongside a snippet of the song. This song is called Cousins, about my cousin that's locked in jail for life for killing a pregnant lady a few years after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. West wrote, "Perhaps in my self-centered mess I felt it was my fault that I showed him those dirty magazines when he was 6 and then we acted out what we saw. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines I found in the top of my mom's closet were different. My name is Yi and I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14. Tweet sent. The tweet quickly went viral, with many users expressing confusion, concern and disbelief. Some interpreted the post as West confronting childhood trauma, while others questioned the motive behind the revelation. The song, Cousins, which West previewed in the same tweet, includes explicit lyrics that mirror the content of his post. Hanging with my cousin reading dirty magazines, we seen some N-word kiss and we ain't know what that poop mean, then we start reenacting everything that we had seen, that's when I gave my cousin head. West shared his concern that these N-word bout to judge me now, adding, told my cousin not to tell nobody please. No, don't tell nobody. West also confirmed, I'm not attracted to a man. The cousin referenced in the song remains unnamed but is serving a double life sentence for the murder of a pregnant woman at age 17. Back to you, Chris.
Why you do that? I don't know what to say to this. I really don't. Yeah, this one does have me lost for words, and it really does. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I could probably, damn, y'all caught me off guard. Like, for real, y'all caught me off guard. Okay, let me sink my teeth into this real quick. No homo. Sorry about that, folks. This phone is mad loud. I got a new phone, and I like it. It's really good, but really loud. Okay, so I think I don't know where to go with this at. I really don't. Probably I could relate in a way to the childhood trauma, because I think we all been through some type of childhood trauma, but I mean, I didn't go through that. You know what I mean? Like no, I didn't. Oh wow, I almost spilled my water. I didn't do that one. But what I'm saying is, we all have some type of childhood trauma. This just happens to be Kanye West's childhood trauma that he went through, and he made a song about it. I mean, um, I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of celebrities who have made different songs about different things that have happened to them that we don't even know about. But I guess Kanye West came out to say this one, and I mean, I don't know, but I don't know. Do I think he's gay? I like I said, I don't know, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, you I mean, from what he said, from until like 14. I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe like
Bruh.
from 6 to 14, you giving somebody head. I mean, come on,
Bruh.
I don't know. I don't know. He says he's not attracted to men. I mean, I don't. What? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Bruh.
I just don't. I don't know how to comment on that. I mean, maybe it did have to do with some childhood trauma. I don't know. He does say that the books that he found in his mama drawer was different, but I that's what I'm saying. I don't know how to react. I don't know if I found some, and this is just me personally. That's what I'm saying. This is my view, my opinion. Me personally, um, if I found some magazines in my daddy drawer, and I found some magazines in my mama drawer, I mean, if I'm going reenact, I'm not saying on my male cousin. That's what I'm saying. Yo, listen, Ed, don't stop. It's just hard for me to comment on this one. But if I was going to copy any magazine, it would have been the one from my dad's room. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Why? But I would have the ones from my dad room. But I know the ones from my dad room would have been the male and the female, and you know what I mean. Not the ones from my mom's thing. I mean, she's my mom, so she's not a guy. She ain't gonna like what I like.
Bruh.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, not my mom. My mom, no, I definitely not. I think my mom used to come um, to some of my brother's football games because my brother used to play football. I think she used to come to some of the games. She really didn't know what was going on, but she just went there to support him. So you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, she just went there to support, but I don't think she wanted to go. Like, I don't think she wanted to go. Like,
Bruh.
I don't think she wanted to be there, but I don't know. But in this situation, I don't know. I don't know if to call it homo or not. I really don't know what to call it. It's very unsettling. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
But I don't know how to respond to this one. Maybe it was, like I said, maybe it was just a childhood trauma. Maybe that's what it was. But I mean, up to 14, like, I don't know. I mean, by 13 or 14, you would probably be attracted to girls and not boys. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
But I don't know. Kanye mess has been just everywhere. You know, he had the naked girl, and now he's been giving head to his cousin since he as a youth. So,
Bruh.
oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying it's just it could be for publicity. That's something that me and Ed were talking about just a little bit because I didn't know the story. So I sort of knew I knew a little bit of the headline, but I didn't know the exact story. I'm hearing the story just like you guys are hearing it, but I didn't know the exact story. So him doing that, I mean,
Bruh.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, listen. I mean, when there's some kids, and I mean, some of my listeners probably have experienced it. I didn't experience it, but I know some people who and it might sound a little weird, but I know some people who their first kiss was with their cousin.
Bruh.
Yeah, why are you looking at me like that?
Bruh.
I'm being serious. I know a couple of people where their first kiss was with their cousin because they saw it like on TV or they saw it somewhere else, and then they kissed their cousin.
Bruh.
Now I don't know if it was French or pecking all that night. Come on, you asked me. I ain't asked all that, and I ain't asked those questions. But yeah, I know some. My first kiss wasn't with my cousin at all, but I know some people to where their first kiss was with um, a family member, and they were just trying it. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't suggest that to anybody. I'm just keeping it real. I wouldn't suggest that you try to kiss any of your family members on the mouth at all. You know what I mean? Like
Bruh.
I see that as sort of like an incest thing, unless you birthed them. I mean, like if, but no, not even my mom, because my mom can't kiss me on my mouth either. My mom kisses me on my cheek. She don't kiss me on my mouth. Yeah, like yeah, I don't play that. You know what I mean? Like we don't do that over here.
Bruh.
We don't do that on this side of the family. So I have a question for my listeners. Okay, so because this is something that just hit my mind as we're speaking. So, do you think that? And I want to ask you this too, Ed. I want to ask all my listeners. I want to ask you this too, Ed. Do you think that that's incest? That what he was doing, even though he didn't know what he was doing? Because I mean, all right, I'm gonna play the two-headed coin right quick. Okay, I'm gonna play the two-headed coin. Okay.
Bruh.
No, I'm just saying because I mean, he didn't. Well, he's saying he didn't know what he was doing. Now, at that age, you really don't know what you're doing. But as you are getting older, you understand what I'm saying? You you get what I'm saying?
Bruh.
You would know what that is. You understand what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't know, but I could assume for most melanin men that you saw like your first sex scene like around 10.
Bruh.
I'm talking about melanin men, Ed. You understand what I'm saying? We not talking about you. We not talking about Caucasians here, okay?
Bruh.
No, we're not doing that. We're talking about melanin people, okay? Melanin people, I'm just assuming on average, melanin males have at least seen their first kiss or first sex scene. Like
Bruh.
I gotta say that. But I know at least by 10 I saw um my first sex scene. Where they were like dry humping, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, something like that. You know what I mean?
Bruh.
So I'm just assuming the average melanin person has seen that around that age. So at around at least 10, you know what I'm saying? This is just me. At least around 10, he should have known that what he was doing was wrong.
Bruh.
At least by then. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Bruh.
I don't have nothing else to say on this end. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. If there's anything that I would ask is this the only cousin that he was giving fellatio to? Like, was there another cousin that and was he giving anybody else outside of his cousin some fellatio? You know what I mean? He could have been doing it for making some money now. He's been trying to get a little paper. How we know he wasn't getting paper out of his cousin? Like, how we know he wasn't doing that to get some paper?
Bruh.
We don't know. We don't know if he was doing that to get some paper too, or maybe he was practicing for the future.
Bruh.
I don't know. I'm just joking around, but yeah, that's all I have to say about that, man. I don't have too much to say comment on him doing that. I just think that that's that's probably something he should have kept to his self first and foremost. I'm saying he should have kept to himself.
Bruh.
But at the same time, if he wants to let it out, and grieve and just let it out his system, and maybe he's trying to flush out his system to get all of that stuff out. I mean, that's what most singers do, right? Most rappers or most singers singing about their life or at least somebody else's. I mean, like,
Bruh.
I guess, right? That's what music is about, right? I mean, it's part of it, right? Right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me, Ed. What is music about? Because we don't listen to country music over here. But you tell me, what is your music about?
Bruh.
What is it about? What? Please tell us. All right. Anyway, that's all I have to say about this. I don't really have. That's what I'm saying. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't. But I will say this though. It's kind of messed up that uh, that situation happened, and as a result of that situation, this man went through. His cousin obviously went through a lot of problems. I guess after this situation had occurred, and I think maybe his cousin liked it or liked him, and Kanye distant for a girl. Like,
Bruh.
I don't know. I'm just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. He never got over it. But as a result of this, he did. Well, not as a result of this, but as a result of, I think I can sort of say that it probably put towards that. I probably headed and put him in that direction. But his cousin ended up killing a young female, 17-year-old female. Um, we not gonna dig that up. Should we? Can we mention it? No. All right, it's up to you. All right, so ended up killing a 17-year-old female who was pregnant. Can we drop a church bell for that life that was lost, please? I know it has nothing really to do with this, but when we talk about a lost life, I always like to pay some type of tribute to them. So can we drop a church bell real quick, please? Thank you. And that's just for the life that was lost in that situation. Every life is to me, every life is priceless. So when one is lost, it's always a shame all around the board. Yeah, that's all. That's all I have to say. Can you drop my bomb? Because that's all I have to say about this particular topic. We send our condolences to that young girl and her family too. You know what I'm saying? Even though it don't have nothing to do with the story. You know what I'm saying? We just it's not funny, Ed. That wasn't funny, Ed. I'm just saying Ed has to be the soundbox guy, y'all. Because you had to get rid of the other idiot.
Bruh.
All right. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I'm done with this, Ed. Drop my bomb, please. All right, folks. I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. Also, we're trying to get up to at least 100 subscribers, but we're trying to go for no, what was it? 150. Yeah, we're trying to get 150 subscribers on YouTube. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers on Facebook, and we're trying to go up to 150 on Instagram as well. I don't even follow the numbers on these things, people. I'm just being straight up honest with y'all.
Bruh.
I am. I just like doing what I do, and I appreciate the fact that people are tuning in. That's that's all it is to me. That's how I feel. I just really thank y'all for tuning in. All right. Until next, shut up, Ed. Until next episode, folks. Stay blessed and not stressed. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.